I've been thinking about this quite a lot recently, and I'm calling it the productivity paradox. And I'm hoping this relates to people in both a working and home kind of context. And that is the idea that if we do more and keep doing more, we'll eventually get on top of things. And that feeling is so palpable, the idea that you've just got to get your head down, get things done and feel in control, and eventually we'll get to the end of the jobs list. But really the jobs list is never ending. It will just keep coming. And we've got this idea in our heads that we can't stop. We can't pause because we haven't got the time to do that. And that's because our inner world is going at this really accelerated pace, which is making everything look very urgent. And we're not allowing ourselves to even pause or stop and say, hold on, is this actually true? Does this need doing now? Do I need to do it? Could somebody else do it? We don't even ask those questions. We just go, right, this has to be done. And then we find ourselves in this mindset that's really stressful and relentless. And there's a couple of other things at play here. So one is that we've messed and interwoven the idea of productivity and worth. So the idea that doing more makes us more valid as a human being. So the more we get on top of, the better we feel as an individual. And if we don't do it, we somehow feel less than. And then it gets deeper than this because there's more conditioning at play. This is maybe slightly more prevalent with women, certainly in the coaching space and conversations I've been having of late. And that is this conditioned belief around a cycle that we have that's quite a virtuous one, that if we work harder, we'll be more visible, and then we'll get recognized, and then we'll get remunerated. That looks, like an equation that works, especially when we've grown up being told, just work really, really hard and prove yourself. But actually, if we're doing this in order to be seen, then the likelihood is that we'll keep doing more, that we'll absorb more work, that we might be incredibly competent, and then people get the idea, oh, she's capable, we'll give her more work to do. And she doesn't really make a fuss. She's not going to contest it because she's waiting to be seen and recognised. So let's just give her more to do and give her more to do and give her more to do. And then in that place, from the mindset of thinking that you need to earn that recognition to be seen, you just keep thinking, okay, I'll take on more, I'll do more, I'll be seen. But the being seen bit never quite happens. So there's some kind of inner resentment that builds up and the erosion of boundaries. So then we start to feel that our capacity to do stuff is getting pulled. We are not doing good quality work because we're doing too much. We're burning out because we're bleeding our home and work life and we can't see the two. But the mind is still saying, you've got to keep on top of things.